Good morning, everybody. Welcome to JCE Connect. This is Professor Vinayak Nannoji from Jain College of Engineering, Belgavi. So we are into module number 4, which is intermediate modifying and terminating devices. So in this module, we are going to study the cathode ray oscilloscope, which is called as the CRO. So CRO is the most versatile readout devices for mechanical measurements. It is used for measurement and analysis of waveforms and other phenomena in electrical and electronic circuits. So CRO is an instrument which is used for testing and observing the constantly varying signal voltages. It usually gives a two-dimensional plot of one or more signals parallel as a function of a time. CRO has a fast processing and plots XY patterns at a very fast rate. Actually, cathode ray oscilloscope is very fast XY plotters that can display an output signal versus time or any other signal. So here we shall study the cathode ray oscilloscope, and this is the diagram, or you can call it as a block diagram of CRO, which consists of various parts, and we shall see the working of it, how exactly the cathode ray oscilloscope works. So the CRO recruits the cathode ray tube and acts as a heat for the oscilloscope. In an oscilloscope, the CRT produces the electron beam, which is accelerated to a high velocity and brings to the focal point on a fluorescent screen. Thus, the screen produces a visible spot where the electron beam strikes with it. By detecting the beam above the screen in reply to the electrical signal, the electrons can act as an electrical pencil of light which produces a light where it strikes. So now we shall see the various parts of an oscilloscope. So the cathode ray oscilloscope consists of a cathode ray tube, which is the heart of the tube, and some additional circuitry to operate CRTs. So the main part of a CRT uh, are the first one is the glass envelope, second one is the electron gun assembly, third one is the deflection plate assembly, and the fourth is the last one, that is the screen. So all these parts you can see it in the diagram. So we shall start one by one the working. The first one is the glass envelope. So it is a conical and highly evacuated glass housing which maintains vacuum inside it and supports various electrodes. The inner wall of CRT between the neck and the screen are usually coated with a conducting material known as the aquadag. This coating is electrically connected to the accelerating anode so that the electrons which accidentally strike the walls are returned to the anode back. So this prevents the walls from charging to a high negative potential. The second one is the electron gun assembly. So the electron gun assembly consists of an indirectly heated cathode, a control grid, a focusing anode, and an accelerating anode, and it is used to produce a focused beam of electrons. The third one is the deflection plate assembly. So this consists of two sets of deflecting plates within the tube beyond the accelerating anode, and it is used for the deflection of the beam. So one set is called as vertical deflection plates and the other set is called as the horizontal deflection plates. The last one is the screen. The screen which is coated with some fluorescent material such as zinc and zinc oxide, etc., and is the inside face of the tube. When high velocity electron beams strike the screen, a spot of light appears at the point of impact. So the color of the spot depends upon the nature of fluorescent materials. So the next one is the application of CRO. So some of the most important applications of CRO are, the first one is the measurement of voltage. So the voltage waveform will be made on the oscilloscope screen. From the screen of the CRO, the voltage can be measured by seeing its amplitude variation on the screen itself. So the next second one is the measurement of current. So the current waveform will be read from the oscilloscope screen in the similar way as said in the above point, that is the measurement of voltage. So the peak to peak maximum current value can be measured from the screen itself. And the third one is the measurement of phase. So the phase measurement in CRO can be done by the help of a pattern, figures. So these figures can tell us about the phase difference between two originals. So frequency can also be measured by this pattern figure. So the last one is the measurement of frequency. So frequency measurement in cathode ray oscilloscope can be made with the help of measuring the time period of the signal which is to be measured, and usually it will be number of loops cut by the horizontal line divided by the number of loops cut by the vertical line. So this is how we measure different voltage, current, phase and frequency. So these are the most important applications of a CRO. Thank you.